fight. Fight till you can't fight no more. I ain't about to come over here and get the, you know what I'm saying? Just saying fight. Even when you damn near, you feel like you can't fight no more. You feel like you can't move no more. You feel like, you just feel like it's over. Fight. Keep fighting. Never give up. Let me tell you something. Last night, boy, I was fighting demons. But today, I had to talk to myself in the mirror real quick. Tell them I had to let myself know. And I heard this before, the you versus you situation. That's 100% true. 100%. Anything you going through, any battles, anything that's going on, especially the ones that's up here, fight. Always fight. Never not fight, never give up, and never think the option is to end it all. Because I used to think that too. I'd be like, there's no way. No, my main thing was, I would think, there's no way that I go through bullshit and hell my entire life for me to end myself and then end up going to hell because of that. That's a different type of situation, but still, that's what I was thinking, but now that's no longer in my program. I want you to fight. I want you to fight until you can't fight no more. Even when you can't fight no more, nigga, I still want you to fight. If you gotta crawl, nigga, crawl. If you ain't got no arms no more, nigga, worm your way. Just never quit fighting. No matter what you going through, no matter what's going on, no matter if you feel like you ain't got nobody, fuck that. Ain't no such thing as you ain't got nobody. Nigga, ain't nobody got you, nigga. You cut out all the bullshit. First of all, you don't even need nobody. I don't need nobody. I ain't never had nobody. Why would I need somebody now? I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get through everything. Especially since I got God on my side. How could I fail? There's no world, there's no universe where you got God on your side and you fail. Is that possible? I remember the times where I was in rooms solo, crying my eyes out, fighting demons. But when it's time to get around people, I gotta get myself back up because I won't allow nobody to see me that way. I may seem hard and tough and all that other extra stuff, but in reality, bro, I be going through shit. And I'm young still, low key. But I'm so mentally mature and smart for my age. And that's all thanks to God. I remember a prayer I prayed some years ago when I was like at the lowest of the lows. I'm like, give me wisdom and all that. He gonna give it to you. Trust, he gonna give it to you. But it ain't gonna be like no magical genie. He ain't about to just give you like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna go through some shit. But don't look at what you go through as like oh, it's some bad thing. I believe everything that you go through is 100% for a reason. 100%. Every situation you go through and everything that you get out of, you learn something from it. You always learn something from it. You could have went through the worst shit ever. You learned something from it. Even if you feel like you didn't learn something from it, you did because you changed in some way. And somebody probably see it. I changed in many ways. I got my body right. But this is just the flesh. It don't really matter to me that much. But I got my mind right. I ain't 100% cool, but I'm better than I was a year ago, and the year before that, and before that, and before that. And I sometimes compare myself because I feel like I ain't doing enough, or I I raise the bar almost every time for myself. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it pushes you, but it's a bad thing because no matter what, you keep raising the bar and you make it higher and higher, and you gonna stress yourself out more and more and more. The higher the bar, who knows what happens. But yeah, never fight, never stop fighting. I ain't about to make no long video about, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying never stop fighting. Never give up, never stop fighting. And always stay true to yourself. Cause you know who you are. Don't give a fuck about what anybody else think of you, or the opinions they probably got on you. Give a fuck what anybody think. Or give a fuck what anybody else got going on. Only thing that matters is what the fuck you got going on. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. It's you and God. The rest is extra. Look at me. I ain't got no friends. I ain't got shit. And I used to think, I'm lonely. I feel like nobody got me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga. Like, bruh, I would do anything for people, but I always get dealt this weak ass hand, and everybody always trying to hold a nigga or some shit just because of the type of person I am in my heart and the type of nigga I can be. You know, I'm a giver. I wouldn't give, man, if I had $120 to my name and the nigga need 119, you would get that 119 and I would have $1 left. That's how much of a real nigga that I can be sometimes. But I learned you gotta be selfish. Be selfish for yourself. Take time to know yourself. Get to know yourself. If you feel stuck or anything, you feel like it ain't getting better. First of all, it will always get better. Man, if I could tell you the situations that I was, many situations where I was like, all right, it ain't gonna get better, or it's the end of me, or, man, I used to think in like 2020, 2021, all the music, I'd be like, bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to 2022 or 3 or all that. I mean, it's 2026. How I'm still here? For God. And I kept fighting. Even when I was tired, I was, look at my hands. I don't even know if I can see this. My hands is all just scars everywhere. Scarred. My back scarred. Everything scarred. Legs scarred. Everything scarred. But guess what? I ain't no quitter. I may stumble. You may stumble. You may fall. You know what I'm saying? Never quit though. Never quit. Cause you gonna get through it regardless. And once you do get through it, not only did you learn something from when you got through it, but you will look at yourself like, okay, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. You can get through anything. Just keep God around. Trust in God. Have faith. Everybody wins at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta try to push it, or, you know what I'm saying? Trust God, have faith. And I would say don't have plans. You can have plans, but don't try to overwrite God's plan. Because your plan will never, you can say your plan to God, but he already got his plan. So what you saying, that's just extra. That's just extra nonsense. He'll take it in. He may give it to you, but he already got it written down. So, hey, the most you can do is just keep going, keep fighting. There's always you versus you. You ain't in competition with nobody else. Give a fuck about anybody else. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's literally you versus you. I used to be like, oh, this person got this, so, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, fuck what you got and fuck what you got going on, and fuck you. That's how I'm feeling. Well, that's how I'm feeling. I wish I was doing these videos years ago, but, bro, I was in a fucked up headspace. Can't wish it now, though. I ain't do it, but I'm doing it now, and I'm glad I'm doing it now. And what you should always do is talk to yourself in the mirror. I even talk to myself at work. Just to get by. But yeah, bro, never stop fighting. Regardless of what you're going through. The thing, because it's always going to be more. Life isn't peace, 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 peace. Nah. You going to always go through some shit. But when you go through it, you will walk out a way better person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to get a crib, all type of shit. Back then, didn't know if I could make it, didn't know if I can do it. Would see people do it. But that was the fucking social media side. Back then I was on social media, not really, but I was on there just cause like with shit else, nothing else to do, right? Got nobody to talk to. Why niggas don't call me, niggas don't text me, niggas don't check up on me, so, you know what I'm saying? What else would I was doing? I ain't play the game. I still don't play the game now. I do sometimes, but that shit boring. You know how that shit be. But yeah, though. Oh yeah, about that niggas checking in. Don't give a fuck if niggas don't check up on you. Don't give a fuck if niggas don't care about you. First of all, you shouldn't give a fuck about a nigga or a bitch. Just keep it in the bean. Serve you zero purpose. You gain nothing from it. Be completely honest with you. It's nice to have somebody in your corner, but it's like, if you gotta second guess that person, I think it's better off if that person just, you know what I mean? Because you do still have to focus on you. Always focus on you. My videos are for sure always all over the place. And it's because I be having so much on my mind and so much going on. And I got so many things I want to say in certain videos, but we gonna see how this shit go. Currently, I'm still working, still going at it. You would never catch me failed or quit or whatever the fuck going on. I would never quit in my life, nigga. In my life, I would never quit. You won't catch me quit. You should never quit neither. Never quit. Fuck you quitting for? You never know. The next day, you could win. Or the next day, or the next month, or the next year. You never truly know. So never quit. Never give up, never stop pushing, never stop running. No matter how hard shit gets, please never stop running. I'm trying to tell you, if you ain't got no legs, nigga crawl. If you ain't got no arms, nigga do the worm. If you ain't got no body and you just a head, nigga use your chin. But never stop running. You don't need nobody for nothing. You don't need people. You don't need nobody in your corner, because there's been somebody in your corner since you were born. You know who that person is? God. Even the moments where you felt like he was the furthest from you, that's when he was the closest. God don't talk. He listens first. Then he'll respond in certain ways. You just gotta see which way he'll respond. He'll respond, and you probably watch TikTok. It'll probably pop up a video of how you was feeling. It'll probably pop up. And you'll be like, damn, I was just thinking about that. You know who did it. You know who did it. So, and that's all I gotta say, bro. I'll probably be back. I will be back, but Be a lot going on in my brain, and I got a lot of video. So we just gonna see how that shit works though. But yeah, never give up, never stop, man. You don't need nobody for shit. Nobody. Nobody. You don't need nobody for nothing. You got you and God. You smooth. You gravy. Remember that.